Here it is, installment number one, the easiest, the easiest lick that I can think of. Probably too easy for even the beginner, but hey, you never know. Or maybe it's a lick you've never tried before, never used. And you can virtually use this lick on at the back end of any shuffle. And you've heard it before. Obviously, it's something you don't want to overuse. You don't want to play it, at the end of every shuffle on your job at night. So, that being said, let's go into my theory in teaching about depressing the pedals. Any single string that you use, it doesn't matter if you have all the pedals pushed down. It's only going to activate that one string for the most part, unless you get into a C pedal or something to that effect. But on an A and B pedal, single string lick, I'm going to tell you, push your pedals down. It's hard enough to figure out everything that's going on and then have to figure out, well, which string does my A pedal, raise? Which string does my B pedal raise? So for the sake of argument and demonstration, we're just going to push them both. So in the beginning of this lick, you're going to have both your A and B pedal down. And the strings that we're going to start with is 1 and 4. You're going to rock back and forth. That's your first part. That's 1 and 4 with your A and B pedals down. And with your pedal down still, you're going to hit 5 and then you're going to release it. So here we are. Can't get my amp set right. Then the next move is the 6th string with your pedals down. Then you can resolve with 3, 4, and 5, 4, 5, and 6. Whatever, 6, 8, and 10. Whatever the song or your brain tells you want it to sound like. So it's hard to do it slow. So there's your first lick. Not the smoothest. I'm still getting used to this. My office is freezing. That's the lick. If you got $1 for every time you're going to end up playing it on the job, you'll be a very wealthy individual. Any questions, something I didn't do right, something you didn't like, whatever, shoot me a message. I need some feedback. The lessons will get better. I'm not a professional teacher, so I'm not going to sound like a professional teacher. But there's your first lick. If it's too easy for everybody, then we'll move on to some harder stuff. But there you go. There's number one. Hope y'all have a great evening. Hope you're not as cold as it is here in the Buckeye State. Take care.